Hello players, it's me Ray, coming back for another game, well, another first on the channel. I'm hoping to play, well, I will be playing Hercules and the 12 Labours. Came out 2025. Yeah, so very excited to give this a go. I have played it a few times, both in human mode and in hero mode. I haven't even touched god mode yet, which I think is probably going to be near impossible. But yeah, what we are going to do, and oh my gosh, I've forgotten already about the mood cards. Maybe I wanted to forget about them. Anyway, so I'm not going to explain in depth the rules. You'll kind of get that, pick it up as you go along. There are plenty of videos out there that will let you know what it's about, how you play it. I'm just going to get stuck into it. These are mood cards. I'll explain what I can. Otherwise, just enjoy the ride. So I will be playing it in human mode. So I've got 5 starting dice. I guess as I get more labours, I'll push the dice tray out of the way. Alright, let's get cracking, shall we? Let's do this. Okay, what I thought I'd do as well is I might just break it up. There are 12 labours. I might break it up into thirds. So this video I'll be looking at labours 1 to 4. The first one off the bat is the Nemean lion. Again, you can catch it online. There are some game playthroughs where they do go through the brilliant text, beautifully presented here on cards, double-sided. There's a whole story in a compact form from the mythological lore of Hercules, of the Nemean lion. Basically, it's a lion with unbreakable, impenetrable hide. Hercules does beat it as one of the labours for Eurystheus. What is he? How do you pronounce it? I always just read it. I never. Eurystheus. He's a guy that kind of set the labours for Hercules. I've got the mood cards starting on terminology 16 spirit, and I've got 0 divinity. Just a quick overview. I've got to get full divinity and I've got to stay alive in order to win the match. Alright, first one. First things first, let us deal a mood card. It's one more shuffle. Very nervous about getting a really bad mood card, but half of them are bad, so let's see what we get. First one is, oh, ferocious. I like that. Well, it's kind of wasted on this. You'll see this should be pretty straightforward. So for the Nemean lion, starting, I've got 6 labor, I guess, pips to get off him, and there are labor impacts there. He can't get to this skull, otherwise we're a goner. The condition is we've got to roll a 6 or a 5 to get these pips down. Okay, let's give this a roll. First roll. Terrible roll. Terrible. Okay. Luckily, I've got ferocious, so what I can do, I will, let's just turn this 4. I can actually turn it into, anything, and this is blue square, so I'm going to turn that into a 6. Oh, actually 4, no. Let us take a 3, sorry, I'm just going to take a 3 from here, and I'm going to turn that into a 6. Okay. Then I'm going to use this 4, and I'm going to use Hercules' bow. He's got a blue square ability, go up or down 1 on the pip. I'm going to go up 1 to 5, but I do have to take 1 damage. Pardon me. So my spirit is down 1 there, down to 16. All right, so I've got those 2. Let me put those 2 up here. Got a 5, got a 6. This will go down to 4. That's good. And we'll go on to the next Labour impact. I do lose a health there as well, so down to 15. All right, let's do it again. So hopefully I can get some. Okay, got 5s. Get another 2 and take another 3. Don't want to lose too much health. Okay, I've got a 5 here, which I'm going to put on there already. Yeah, I might just play it safe. I'm going to have a 2. What I'm going to do, I'm going to use Ferocious to turn that into a 6. And let's leave it at that. So I've got a 5 and a 6 again, taking this down to 2. And it moves on to the next one. I get to lose 1 other spirit, so I'm down to 14. Pardon me. I'm coming off a bit of a cold, so I apologise for the coughing. Okay, so I'm down to 14 spirit. It's down to 2. Let's see if I can do this. Okay, I got a 6, and I can just change it. Okay, so 6, that's it there, and this 4, sorry. I'm just gonna change it on Ferocious to a 5, and that is 5 and 6. That will take that down to 0, which means that that is done. So the Nemean Lion now gives us Impenetrable Hide. I've got to take the mood cards, got to shuffle them again. Okay. Pardon me. Impenetrable Hide, oops, gives me 2 health, so up to 16 again. And I've also got an ability here to turn 6s into 3s, and I can put any die in here and I can defend 1. So let's get the next one, shall we? The Lernian Hydra, which is here. Okay, so again, where is it? It starts on 6 there. I'll put the 6 die there. The condition is we need to roll 6s. Okay. Again, I've got 5 here. I've got 2. One more shuffle here. Let's see what mood we get. I bet you it's going to be haunted. It is haunted. Just the 1 health, 1 spirit off, so down to 15. But we've got 2 more abilities here. So I've got 5 dice. Again, let me just... Pretty sure that is human. Yep, human has got 5 dice. Okay. Alright, we are ready to go to our second labour. Let's do this. Got 5. Let's go. I need 6s. Ooh, I've got a 6 there. I've got a 3 here, which I am going to immediately use this 3, turn that into a 6. Pardon me. I'm going to use this 5. Oh, terrible. You're going to use this 5. down over here into my Hercules' bow. Gonna move that up 1 to 6. I will lose 1 spirit though, so go down to 14. Then what I might do is I might use any die to put in here, and that will protect me. So I am going to move these 2 6s up to the Hydra. So 1 2 3, that goes down to 3, and then it moves up. I lose a health, but I don't because I've got a defense, but it goes up again to 4. So the Hydra always kind of comes back. So although I got that down to 3, it's now up to 4. Okay. Another roll of the dice for us. Come on, Herc. What do we got? Got a 6. That's good. Oh, I don't have another one. Okay, I'm going to use a 5 here. Go up 1 to 6. I do lose 1 spirit, so I'm down to 13. Up there, the spirit track is going down. So that's another 2, which is good. And I can't do anything else. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to use one of the die to put in over the impenetrable hide, and I get to defend 1 again. So let me bring that across. Got 2 6s, that goes down to 2. It moves across. It does grow back 1 to 3, and I lose a spirit. But since I have defense here, I don't lose a spirit. Okay, so it's down to 3. If I can get 3 6s here, or 3s and 6s, I'll be golden. Let's get this Hydra out of here. Okay, I got 3s and I got a 6. Okay, so I got a 6 there. This 3, I'm going to use on my impenetrable hide to turn that into a 6. So that's 2, and I need 1 more. I'm just going to use this 1, bring it over here. Now you can click it up. It goes up from 1 2 3 4 5 6, and then 1 2 3 4 5 6. So I can actually click up 1, or click backwards, click down from 1, and that goes down to 6. I do lose spirit, so I'm down at 12. Still no divinity yet. Okay, so that's a 3. So I'm going to move these 2 up to here. 1 2 3 3. That is gone. The Lernian Hydra is out, and we finish our second labour. We've got the venomous blood over here. So does that? Oh, that almost fits. Almost fits. 3. There we go. Venomous blood. All right. So the venomous blood gives us 1 extra die. So we're on 6 die now. And these 2 blue squares are great. You can re-roll them. Now, thing to remember, once you use a blue square, you can't use the die in there on another blue square. You can only use it once. Once you put it in there, it's locked. But you can use any die, any dice, or any dice in the blue squares into the gold squares. So that's just a little bit of detail there. All right, so that is the labor done. So I'm down to 12. Let's just do this. Let's go to labor 3. Okay, that's another one there. Let's go to labor 3, which is the Cernian Hind. So again, a fantastic text for it. It is that thing there. What I might do, just to make some space, I'm going to put the mood up there now. Just for this time being, we move that across. Okay, the Seni and Hind. It starts with 6 again. Now, its condition is we need 2 dice equal. There's no death condition. It just will keep on going round and round, but we want to get it as quickly as we can because we don't want to lose any health. One thing I did forget, just for nice flavour, after defeating the Hydra, I turn the bow across, and now you can see exactly the same, but it does have the venom on the bow, on the arrows, sorry. Okay, now let's see what we get for the mood. For Labour 3, we get Haunted down 2, so I'm down to 10. Alright, we do have 6 dice to roll. Let's see what we can do with that, shall we? Okay, let's go. I need things of the same. Okay, I got 5s, I got 3s, I got 5s, I got 6, right? So 2. Okay, this, I can do this. Could be quite liberal with my spirit. I've got 2 5s. I've got 2 3s. And I've got a 6 and a 5 here left. What can I do? I need to use one of these. Yeah, I'm just worried about my health. 1 2 3. Let's. Okay. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to use it. I might. Oh no, I can't roll it. Exactly what I just said. I can't change it. Okay, so let's move this 5 onto the bow of Hercules. Let's move it up to 6. We do lose 1, so I'm down to 9 spirit. But then I can bring those 2 6s now up to the Cerny and Hind. I got 1 2 3, so that goes down to 3, and it moves, but it grows back again, so it's up to 4 again. All right. See what we can do. Alright, let's see. So, okay. I've got 2 4s, 2 3s. Again, it's kind of same condition. Interesting. Yeah. Okay. 3 6. Okay. So I'm going to put the 2 4s in. That's 1. I've got 2 3s, 5, and a 6. Oh, I don't want to lose too much health, too much spirit. I'm going to have to do it again. I'm going to do another 2. And then with the 6 here, again, I'm just going to move this 5 using Hercules' bow. Turn that into a 6. I will lose another health. I'm down to 8 spirit. Don't know if that's totally right, but let's see. So I've got, again, 3 matches. That's down to 1. Let's go here where we lose a die. Okay, so surely I can just get 1 more. I need some health. Okay, so I'm just down to 5 dice. I just need 1 match. Let's go. Okay, yep, I do. I've got 2 5s. 2 5s will do it. That goes off. And we grab another gift. Blessing of Artemis. Okay, great. So she gives us 3 health. So from 8 up to 11. That was much needed. And I can start getting divinity with her. She has 2 gold squares. If I put 2 4s in there, I can actually start raising divinity from Artemis. So that's pretty cool. Alright, we're up to our 4th labor, the last one for this playthrough. So again, this is human mode. This should be the easiest level. Yes, so hopefully I can get through this without any incident. Okay, next one is the Erymanthian boar. I've got 2 things here. It's pretty cool. Okay. Pardon me. Okay, back again. So I've got to get 2 labor dice. Okay, they both start on 3. Oh, yep, this is where I'll need to move the mood cards out, and I'll put the Erymanthian boar there. Okay, it's starting to get a bit tricky. I will shuffle this across, get that under there, and we're good to go. Okay. So, maybe I do away. No, if you bear with me, I might try to get Hercules' abilities all together. Just don't mind me. Don't mind me at all. I just want to, yep, get them in there just so you can see them. Okay. Alright. That wasn't too painful. Alright, so we've got the mood card. What are we going to have here? We've got our 6 dice back in action. Something good, please. -1 melancholy. Oh, no. Okay. Melancholic. Alright. Let's see if we can do this. So the conditions for the boar are 2 dice has to equal a 3rd dice, and any number of dice would equal 12. Okay, let's see what we can do. Okay, so 6. Okay, so what I'll do first, I've got that here. I've got a 3 here. I am going to push that down to impenetrable hide, turn the 3 into a 6. I might just use these 2 6s on this side. That will reduce that down to 2. Yeah, hang on, I haven't finished yet. Pardon me. I do have 2 4s, which I could get divinity, but do I need it yet? I don't think so. I think I need to start getting things down. So I've got a 6 there. So what I'll do is I'm going to use one of the dice, my 4, on the any to protect myself 1. And then I've got 4 and 2. I'm going to put that onto the other side. 4 and 2 equals, from my impenetrable hide, 4 and 2 equals 6. So that works. 4 and 2 equals 6. That goes down to 2. And this one goes down to 2. Okay. This moves down 1, so I lose 1 spirit. This moves down 1, so I lose another 2 spirit. That's 3 spirit in total. but I have 1 defense here, so I only take 2 spirit damage, so from 11 to 9. Okay, and then we are good to go. Alright, let's see what I can do now. Oh, it'll be good if I can just get rid of this one. Need lots of 6s. Okay, 4, 8, 12, I could do that. Ooh, I've got 12 there, and I've got 11. 6, if I turn that to a 3, oh, I could do that. 4, 12, 11. Okay, why don't I use this 1? I'm going to use that 1 on Hercules' bow. So 1, I'm going to click that up to 6. I'm going to lose a spirit, so I will be down to 8. I'm going to use a 4 here to put on the impenetrable hide to defend myself 1. Then I'm gonna, okay, then I've got 4, 8, 12. I'm gonna put that on that second half, and then I've got a 6 here, and I'm gonna take the 6 from my bow, and I'm going to put that on there as well. So 12 and 12, that will go down to 2, and that is done. This one will move 1. It will damage 1, but I do have a defense here, so that doesn't damage any further. Okay. Now I'm looking to, hopefully, didn't get much divinity, but I'm hoping to, I've got another chance here. I can get divinity in this round. I can get divinity technically in this round if I can, because I'll lose a die for the next roll, and I just need something. So if I get a divinity here, I think I should go for it. But I also need to at least get that down to 1 more, so let's see what we get. Okay, 5. Okay, I might re-roll. Okay, I'm going to hold on to the 5, the 2, and the 1. I'm going to hold on to them. 5, 2, 1. I've got these 3 down there. I might re-roll one of them. Let's see what we get. What was it? 1. Okay, that goes down to the venomous blood there. And alright, and then I might re-roll another one. Re-roll this too. 6. Okay. So I have a 6, a 1, a 5. That's okay. Yep. Didn't get a divinity. Oh, I've been forgetting. A melancholy -1 for each. Oh, bugger. Okay. I'm going to have to do this again. Alright, a quick reset. I will be back. One moment. Okay, sorry about that. So I've just reset my spirit to 11. I'm pretty sure it was on 11. And I've got to remember this -1 for each. Okay. I should do that at the beginning. Alright, let's try this again. Okay, so everything is -1. So minimum 1. That is a 2. That's a 1. That's a 3. That's a 4. That's a 2. Okay. 1 plus 1 equals 2. Yep. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to use this 3 to, on the impenetrable hide, turn a 3 into a 6. Okay. And then I'm going to put that 6 back up. No. So then, basically, I've got 1 plus 1 equals 2. That can go there. I've got 4 and 6 there, and the 6 up from the impenetrable hide gives me 1 off each. So 1 off there, or 1 off there. I do lose 3 health though, which takes me down to 8. Okay. Okay, now like I said, I need to get rid of that second one here. If I can get, but it's going to be a bit hard because melancholic. Okay, 6. Oh, okay. Right. So what I've really got, I've got a 5, goes down 1. I've got a 5, goes down 1. I've got a 2. I've got a 2. I've got a 3. And I've got a 1. Okay. Okay, 6, 12. Okay, so what I'm going to do with those, so with the 3, I'm going to put that on my impenetrable hide to turn that into a 6. With the 1, I'm going to use my Hercules bow, turn that into 6. I will lose a spirit, I'm down to 7. And then I think that's good, because I've got 5, 5 and 2, that equals 12. And the 2 6s I got from my ability, that's another 12. Last thing, this last 2, I'm going to put in my impenetrable hide to protect me. So, 12, 12, that is down to 0, we've completed that. This moves down 1. We lose their health, but I've got my impenetrable hide defense that stops it. Okay, now we're back. Okay, just got to remember melancholic. Okay, 2 cards. If I can get this here, I'll be happy. Pardon me. Okay. 3 turns into a 2. 3 turns into a 2. 6 turns into a 5. 2 turns into a 1. 5 turns into a 4. Ooh, 5 turns into a 4. Here's a chance where I could use my divinity. Do I need to change anything though? Pardon me. No, I think there's a chance here. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use the dice that I have. Does that work? Hang on. Does that work? Not yet. Not yet. If I put my 2 divinity there, could re-roll. Could re-roll, but it could really misstep. Let's see. Okay. I'm going to re-roll a 2. Let's see what we get. It's a 4. So that's a 4. That's down there, one of the venomous, so that's 4. Oh yeah, that will work. That's good. So I'm going to use that 4 up on top. 4 plus 1 equals 5. And 2 4s I've kept for my divinity there. So that goes down 1. That moves across, we lose a die. I do get my divinity, so that goes up 1. First divinity. Okay, now I've got 5 dice to get me this last one. Let's see what we got. I need something to equal it. Oh yeah, so everything goes down 1. So this goes, 6 goes to 5. 1 stays as 1, 1 stays as 1. 5 goes to 4. Oh, this is it. 3 goes to 2. Okay. Pardon me. I might as well try. I'm just going to have 1 plus 1 equals 2, but let's see. I've got a 5 and a 4 here. Let's see if I can get more divinity. I'm going to re-roll the 5. I'll get a 2. No, that's okay. Doesn't matter. Anyway, so 1 plus 1 equals 2. That is done. So we finish the 4th labour. Now when I flip this over, regret, I have to choose which one, and I'll add a special mood card, Ghost of Pholus, and I'll remove a mood card, the melancholic one. Well, thank goodness. I'll remove that, and I'll add in the Ghost of Pholus. And so that's it. I mean, that ends the first 4 labours. I'm going to pick one of these. I'll pick this one to gain some more health. So I'll get rid of regret, that one. And so yeah, we've got the first 4 labours done. I've got 1 divinity and I'm on 7 spirit. I'll see you for the second part of this epic journey where I do labours 5 to 9. Pardon me, or 8. Until then, I better go. Happy gaming. Catch you later.